Hi everybody, here it is, day 4. I don't have a lot to say today. I think this will be a fairly short video. I'm not sure. Who knows? Maybe I'll just start talking and things will happen. I feel a little bit better today. I tried to get up at 4 as part of my 100-day commitment. But I just realized I was just too tired. So I got up, I turned the alarm off, and decided to just let my body sleep until it was done sleeping and not try to force myself out of bed. And it's okay, in some ways it's okay, because today is it's a statutory holiday in Canada. So I just decided to just kind of chill and relax. And then in the morning I had plans on getting a bunch of stuff done today and focusing on one of my businesses, but I didn't get a lot done in the morning. I kind of actually did very little. Watched a lot of videos and did a lot of surfing on the web, so kind of back to my addiction, which bothered me that I did that. And it bothered me that I wasn't productive. So that's something to. It's really warm here. We're having a heat wave here where I am. Yes, Canada has heat. We're not all in igloos. So that bothered me that I'm kind of off right now. But it made me realize that when you are making routine changes, or making kind of getting rid of your old story, and making these big changes, that it creeps back, and that I think I'm kind of realizing that when it creeps back, that's not all bad. I think it's really easy to look at things as good or bad. And I know for the last couple of days, over the weekend, I've been looking at it as pretty negative. Today, I was still off today, and there's some stuff going on with my daughter, which I might talk about here in a minute. But from the perspective of making these life changes, I started realizing to kind of reverting back or being off isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just a thing. It just happens. It's just there. And addictions creep back, and old stories creep back, and I decided to instead of sitting in it and just letting it bring my mood down, and I decided to just let it just kind of accept where it was. So I guess just love it, like Kyle says. And that felt better. I took it as a reminder, I guess, just a reminder of why I don't want to be there, of the things that I do want to change, of the places that I do want to elevate myself in. Because sometimes we lose sight. So I'm looking at that as a bit of a gift. When you revert, just that reversion is the gift of remembrance, and the gift of reminding you why you're moving forward. And so anyway, I'm trying to look at it like that, and that actually feels right. Feels better here. But I was off in general today. My daughter's in a protective safe house. She's an addict, a drug addict. She's 14 years old, and it's not something that's new. We've been dealing with it for. My ex and I have been dealing with it for, kind of in a bigger way for the last 6 to 9 months. But in a general sense, probably the last couple of years. So I knew I was going to be seeing her today. I was able to get a court order last week and put her in a protective safe house, to pull herself pull her away from what she was doing and put her in a safe environment. So she's there for 10 days, like she's out this coming Sunday, and it gives her a chance to detox, and they have group therapy and counseling and a bunch of different things. So but I knew I was going to be seeing her today, and so that's I guess there's some anxiety to that, and I was wondering how she's doing, and I worry about her, and I know she also gets upset with me, and that's hard. It's hard when she's mad at me, and as stoic as I try to be about it, it hurts, right? Because like it's your child, and they're really mad at you, and like I know I'm doing the right thing, and but at the same time, it's still, you're just part of being a parent. Sometimes things just aren't easy. So when I went and saw her, like I left kind of feeling really heavy and really upset. When I was there, I could tell she was upset with me. I could also tell that she missed me and she wanted to be home and she loved me. But the big part that I saw was that she was, she's trying to make sense of all this, and that's also a good thing, like that she's at this point of like trying to figure this out, and that's amazing. But you could see her kind of feeling a bit defeated. And for me, that actually really hurt, and it hurt more than I don't think I really thought about it before. But as I reflect on it, it makes sense, because she's always been a very free-spirited individual. We have 3 kids. She's our youngest. The older 2 are boys. But out of the 3 kids, she's always just like this fireball, right? And she has this red hair to match, and so my nickname for her was she was my little Spitfire. So we always encouraged that, her mother and I, because we thought that was important, and we didn't want to break her will in life, right? And we want her to be a strong and independent woman, and someone that's not going to be pushed around. And so we really encourage that. So seeing when she has those moments of feeling defeated, it hurts a bit. It stings, because I don't want to have to break her during this process of trying to help her battle this addiction. But her safety is more important than that. So so I find I'm struggling with that a little bit, because I want her to be strong and keep that fire within her. But at the same time, I feel like I need to continue with this firm boundaries, hard love type of campaign. So we're figuring it out, and we've got a lot of professionals involved in various different aspects, and we're working very close with them. But anyway, it's just, for me personally, back to myself, it's just it's a weight, I guess. So after I left, I felt just really detached. I just felt, I didn't get up and do my meditation this morning, so I thought, this is the perfect time. I went and grabbed a few groceries, and then I come back home and just sat there. And at first I was gonna distract myself and go on Facebook and just kill time and be mindless and go back into my addiction. But instead I sat on the couch and closed my eyes, and for about an hour and a half I just went into my meditation and just allowed myself to be, and I came out of that feeling so much better. It just, to allow those emotions just to sit there and process, it just reminded me how important this meditation process is. And it was a really interesting one. So I'm fostering these kittens right now. That's a whole nother story by itself. So these kittens, this one kitten comes up, and I'm in my meditation, and it just decides or I'm just starting my meditation, sorry, and I'm finding it's a bit hard to like get focused and but I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed and just breathing and just allowing whatever feelings to come up. And one of the kittens, so there's 3 of them, one of the kittens comes up and decides it wants to be really close right now at the time. And I swear, animals have the sense, right? Like they're tapped in. I think sometimes our cognitive reasoning and our brains, well, not sometimes, obviously all the time, Kyle talks about it constantly, this gets in the way of everything else. So the cat, anyway, climbs up onto my chest and just kind of lays there, and it felt like it was on my heart, and it was the strangest thing, because when the cat just kind of it just laid there, and then I could feel my heart with the cat there, and it just helped me feel more connected, and me and the cat connected, and there's this energy flow, and I just felt myself just go down like another 5 levels, and I just went right into myself, and that is how I started my meditation, and I sat there for the next 90 minutes, and I came out of it feeling so much better. So interesting, get yourself a cat and let it lay on your chest. I don't know. So that was an interesting experience. And then the rest of the night's been okay. I thought, okay, well, it's getting close to bed, so I better get this video done, because I want to get my videos done every day. I already missed one on the weekend, but so that's it. Here we are. Okay, thank you. Day 4.